Hello there, my name is Danish. Welcome to the beginner's tutorial of Davinci Resolve made by the beginners himself. Alright, let's move on to the tutorial. As you can see here, I had just practiced Davinci Resolve like a few minutes ago. So this tutorial is generally by beginner for beginners. So I hope you guys can understand what the hell I'm talking about. Alright. So first off, new project, and name your project. I'm gonna name it as tutorial, and then let it run. Okay, once you're in here, you go to the media tab and find your file that contains the video file and the music file itself. Once you found your file, you select them all and drag into the clips into the media pool. Alright, here it says the clips itself have a different frame rate because my video clip is actually 60 frames per second. I want to change the timeline to be the 60 frames per second. Alright, once I've done that, go to the cut tab. From here, if your video contains exact same music as the music file itself and you want to synchronize both of them together, so what you would do is to select two of them and click on this icon up here. And here is where you can synchronize your video and your audio file. So make sure to select the audio icon right over here and press on sync. And as you can see, both the video file and the audio file has been synced on together. And afterwards, you can click on save and move on to the edit tab. Alright, once you're on the edit tab, you can see the media sync file over here. Alright. What you want to do is to drag this onto the timeline itself. Right now, it's showing the media sync itself. It's not creating a new timeline. So what you want to do is to click here, click over to the stack timelines, and then click the plus icon and drag it again. Never mind, it doesn't want to work. Okay, how do I do this? There you go. I don't know how it works, but it works. Okay, so once you've done that, currently the video itself is running on the audio of the video itself. So it's not the separate music. So how you want to change it is first to unclick this lock icon, not lock, link icon. And then once you've done that, you can click onto your audio itself, right click and switch multi-cam clip angle to camera 2 instead of camera 1. Once you've done that, the voice itself should be the music file instead of the video file. And it is. Alright, once you've done that, next you want to cut your clips because you don't want this excess part, right? Okay, so what I did there is press Alt and scroll so I can zoom into the timeline itself. Alright, so I want to cut over to here. What I would do is Control Shift J, and it will cut the video itself. You should select the link now since you want to cut both of the video together. Wait, what is this like this? Change to okay. Control Shift J, and then you can delete this part and move this part over. Alright. Now you've cut that, go to the back and let's cut the rest of it. I believe it will be here. Alright, same thing, Control Shift J. Select the back part and delete them. Alright, cool. Oh, lightning. Alright, once you've cut your video, once you've changed the audio, what you want to do next is to add some transition or fade in, fade out type of things. Alright, over to the video transition here, you can see, if you can't see this, you have to select the effects library up here. So as you can see, there's a lot of tabs up here, like media pool, effects library, and all the other. But the two things that is important is the media pool and the effects library. The media pool is this one, the effects library is this one. Okay, click on cross dissolve and drag it into the timeline. So cross dissolve is your typical fade in, fade out. See? Just a simple drag. Okay. Hi, Danish from the future here. this part of the video, I try to teach you guys how to make some sort of a flashy opacity keyframing. So what you want to do is you select the timeline itself, click on Inspector up here, and from there you can see over to the composite, the opacity. So what you can do is I want to zoom in here for a bit. So how to add a keyframe? Click on this diamond thing, it lights up. Then you can move like a frame, and you can turn down the opacity, move another frame, turn up the opacity, move another frame, turn it a bit, another frame, turn it there, and then for the rest, turn it down, and done. So there you go. And if you wanna adjust the keyframe itself, you can click on the keyframe icon right here and scroll down a bit, and you can see all the keyframes. So from here you can select the keyframes and make it ease in like that. So you can adjust the, maybe I can select this one, and you can see you can adjust this part, so like fade in faster or something like that. I don't want to do that since it looks fine already. So that is the fade in, fade out type of effects. Afterwards, you want to decrease the volume of the audio itself. You see, it's not nearly as quiet. So what you want to do is same thing, select here, select inspector, and you can see the volume. And I want to keyframe it over to here and end it somewhere back here. Don't make it to 100 straight up, maybe somewhere around -45, and it fades out quite nicely. And that's it for the audio, for the fade in and fade out for both audio and video. And you're basically done. If you want to add some sort of a bar, for example, like make it cinematic, what you can do is go back to media and find your cinematic bar, drag it in, go to edit, drag it in over to the next track, and drag it over the whole timeline. And now you have a cinematic bar. Okay. So as a bonus, we can also do some color corrections. Since Davinci Resolve is very popular with that. What you can do is either right click and you add node, you add serial, or you press here, you press Alt, you press S. That is the shortcut. Alright, so this is, you don't wanna touch this. You want to touch this only. Here is where you can adjust the contrast or pivot or whatever that you want. Alright, before we start with anything, I want to close up this gallery so that I can see the video quite clearly. Okay, now I can adjust the, wait, what? Oh, alright, make sure you select the clip itself, okay? Don't select this cinematic bar. Select your clip and make sure the one that you want to edit is your clip. Clips, there you go. It's this one. Clips up here, okay? So you select the clips and then you can do the editing over here. Select the last one, adjust the contrast, and you can refer to the pirate scope here as well. Up to you, whichever one you like, and see if it looks okay or see if it's not looking okay. Up to you. So this part is the brightness, the contrast, and however variable you want. All of them will be down here, right here. Okay. And then if you want to add some colors into your clips, for example, you click back here and select the C and do Alt S, make another one, and then you can adjust the color of your video itself. So for example, if I want to go a little bit to the warm side and then tint it to magenta a little bit, there you go. Now the white is looking quite nice. So that is a simple color grading tutorial, I guess. Yeah. Everything in one video. Ooh. Okay, once you've done that, I guess if you want to mess around with the audio, you can check this out. Next, we want to export the video. So you go to the Deliver tab and rename your file. tutorial, click on location, browse location. I want to go to how to Davinci Resolve, save. Okay, the format itself. Okay, what you can do is click on YouTube itself. So everything else will be set according to your automated timeline. See, over here it says 60 frames per second and such and such. And then the format itself, you can change either you want the QuickTime, which is .mov, or the MP4, which is what I usually use. Alright, once you've already set them up, add to render queue, and you can start rendering. And it will probably take you a few minutes, and after it's done, you can view your video, and that's about it. So yeah, I hope that was a quick tutorial, but I think it won't be a quick one. We'll see how. I'll try and edit the video as short as possible and make it as understandable, I think. Yeah. I hope you learned something. Thank you for watching and hope to see you soon in the next video. Bye bye.
Baby, wait for me, for me.